like I said, I've been feeling overwhelmed, but it's been like really intense. Like I haven't felt this anxious in a long time. And when I feel overwhelmed, anxious, like of course there's like paralysis where it's like there's so much to do and you don't know where to start. But I've just been on my phone a lot, doom scrolling, and also like doing a bunch of research. Oh, I need this, I need that, or whatever. And I had realized this before, but I think this week was really like, oh damn, I think I have a screen addiction. Like it's hard to even say out loud, but I'm already easily distracted, but I've been so distracted that it's impacted my work, and I don't like that because I like my job and I want to do it well. I've just reached a breaking point, and I've decided like, okay, I cannot continue. Like I can't even trust myself to like screen time, like I'm always like, okay, allow for the day. Like I'm fine. I'll just keep on using my phone or whatever. So the other day I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a flip phone. Actually, no, that's not how it started. I have an old BlackBerry, so I was like, let me just like charge it and switch the cards, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be less on my phone. And then it didn't work because Canada shut down their 2G, 3G, I don't know. Whatever. It's just not working anymore. So I was really frustrated because I'm just like, I'm trying to make a change. Why isn't it working? And then I was like, okay, well, let me go buy one then. And because I am a child, and when I want something and I'm decided for something, I want it now. I was like, let me just go to the mall and I'll go to all the phone stores and try to find the model that I've researched and I've decided to get. I went to like 10, 12 stores, the official like carrier phone companies, but also the little, kiosks and like little stores that like have like refurbished or like used phones or whatever. And not one, like I was not able to get my phone. I was so frustrated. I was like, I spent over an hour there, and I didn't leave with a flip phone because it was like either like, oh, well, if you get a phone here, you have to like pay for a line. It's like, I already have my line. What about like back in the day when we could just buy a prepaid phone and like switch the SIM card or like get, like, I don't understand. I felt like I was an alien. Like I went to the store and she was just like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. And the ones that like, actually there's only one that I went to that it was okay to do that, but it didn't have the model that I wanted. So I was just like, and then I'm like, okay. So I ordered it and I received it not too long ago. This is my new phone. The TCL Flip. Let me remove this. I'm excited. And then I was like, okay, well, I still need like maps or, like there's still some things in the real world that we can't just like live with a flip phone. So I'm still going to have to use my phone. But I don't know if anyone has ever heard of that, but there's a thing called Brick. It's basically something that will block some apps from your phone, but you have to like scan a thing, like a physical thing, to like turn it on or turn it off. So like if you leave it like far, like in your car, like in your at your someone else's house or at work or whatever, on your fridge, then it's like there's that physical thing of like, oh, if it's in my car, then I can't just like unlock and like be like, it's okay for the day, it's fine. Like to do that, you would have to like delete the app. But then I was also frustrated because it was like $79 for a fucking like physical thing, like a. But then I found that this person just created this app for free, And like you just like the physical thing that you need is an NFC tag. So I ordered one and I got it today. So I think I'm gonna do it now. All right, so I'm gonna go in there, register. So create. Yay! Oh, you have to make a profile. Amazing. If I try to open Reddit, okay. I just can't wait to get a call and then be like, okay. Wait, no, that was not satisfying. Okay, bye. I can't do it in one hand. Damn. It wasn't like that back in my day. Damn. I have to practice my. Okay, bye. That was good. But why do I have to? Why do I need both hands? Okay, maybe I need to do it. Okay, bye. It's too big. Oh, maybe. Okay. Okay, bye. I don't know why I have to say bye. As if I don't say it, I can activate the bye. Flip. Close. Okay, bye. No.
1 hour later.
What the hell? Okay. Okay, bye. I just want one thing to close it with a clip. Okay, bye. I'm gonna have to do that, okay? This is gonna be like, okay, bye. Oh my god, why is this so hard? Got it. I'm gonna practice that off camera. Yeah, so I want to live with this and then have an iPod Classic and to put my music on there. Whoa, my bad. Like I had Spotify, but then it was too expensive, so I switched to YouTube Premium, which I find is worth it because you can like use YouTube and YouTube Music, and there's a lot of music on YouTube that's not on other platforms. I just found myself like, you know, when you choose a song and then it just starts playing similar songs, like it's like starts a radio or something. I just felt like I would go to that unless I wanted to listen to a specific album, like a throwback, like Writings on the Wall by Destiny's Child, like, or, you know, like albums from the past that I know already. And when I would like play a song to then start like the radio inspired by that song, then I would just like, oh, that song is so good. Let me like. But then at some point, of course, I realized like, oh, like a lot of songs by this artist I like, but it's not like before when I would like go on YouTube and like watch the music videos and look for independent artists, just new music. Yeah, I was more invested before as well. And I find that before when I like would make CDs or just like download to put on the iPod or buy to put on the iPod, it was more of a dynamic relationship. Like I was more aware. And I think that's what's happening with technology or AI. It's like there's always a crutch. So I don't have to do the work to like try to remember. Like even for, I have no sense of direction where I live. If I go somewhere else, then I can have it. But here, I get lost so easily to the point where at some point, like I was lost and I called, it was back in the day, like there was no Google Maps. It was just like the GPS in the car and it was dead. And I was just like, I called my parents, and my dad just got so mad at me because he was like, you were born here. I wasn't even born here. I didn't know this. And blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I'm sorry. What's the next street again? I remember when I was younger and I would like go to a party, like really, really young, and I would print the MapQuest directions or the public transit directions with like the time. I would print it and then I would put a clear tape on it so that if it rains I would still know which night bus to take and everything. The good old days. So even like, so whether it's for music, for maps, or just information, like I can find myself Googling the same thing in within 1 hour just because I forgot what the answer was. And that scares me a lot. I want to use my brain more. I want to be more present. Yesterday I was just crying because I find it so embarrassing and so silly. Like, but I know it's not. I know like everything is made for us to just be like so overstimulated and just like capture our attention, and like the constant hit of dopamine and whatever. But it's made for us to be stuck in that digital loop. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And I was like, okay, so I can't find an affordable iPod because iPods prices have risen. Like, they're so expensive now. Again, I'm a child, so I want it now. So I'm like, ugh, I have to wait. I need this to be off. And I saw like there's a YouTuber that I like. And also like I've been watching other videos and I've heard that now for a couple of times. It's like people scheduling in their calendar, like text back my girls, text back my people, or whatever, you know, like, okay, I can go on my phone from that time to that time without feeling the guilt. And the thing is, I would need to go on my phone for something like real, not just to doom scroll or look something random up. But then I'd be like, oh wait, what is that again? And then I would look it up, and then I would like get into a loop, and then I was just like, what the hell? I didn't even remember why I was using my phone in the first place. So I think a tiny notebook, writing things that I want to look up. And then when it's time later to check my phone, then I can decide whether or not I want to look these things up. And it's like having everything, like all the knowledge accessible through our phones. It's just like, it's too much. Damn. I think I was crying also because I was frustrated because I did in 2014 get I guess a 7th generation iPod Classic of like 160 gigabytes, and I went on a trip and I got express kidnapping and they stole everything. And I remember before, anyways, that's a long story, but I'm grateful that I'm alive, I guess, but I'm just like, ugh, if I didn't bring with me on that trip, I would have it now. I guess that's it. Oh my God. I can't remember the last time that I purposely was not on my phone while eating. Like, just let me watch something, let me scroll, it's like I could feel the difference. Like, I want to reach for it, but don't do it, girl. I'm really happy because I wanted an iPod, and then I spent too much time online looking for one, and I ended up finding this one yesterday for $40. The guy was really nice, and it's like 120 gigabytes. That's a lot. I fell into like all the videos of like modifying your iPod, and I'm really down to do that, but it's like, it's work and you have to like order different parts, so then it becomes a little more expensive. But if I end up finding one of the 5th or 5.5 generation, then I'll do it. But for now, I'm glad that I don't have to keep looking for one, because that's also screen time. And yeah, I feel better having this and this.